In U+2, we've been learning about hearing the voice of God. He speaks to us through his word and through other things, and people too. I was raised a Catholic, but I didn't know God could talk to me. In school, we heard that he talked to the saints, and it made me scared. Every night I would pray that God wouldn't speak to me or appear to me, and he didn't. I was scared to hear from him. In 1978, Gary was transferred to Charlotte, North Carolina to train cooks at the restaurant chain he worked at. We packed up everything and moved. He had the car during the day, and I was home with 4 little boys, all under 7. All I had to do was laundry, play with the boys, and watch soap operas. I got really bored of soap operas. One day I looked out the window and I cried, "No one knows where I am." My family couldn't find me if they tried. I started turning the channels and found the PTL Club Noon Show with Tammy Faye Baker. She was the funniest looking woman I'd ever seen. She had huge hair and gobs of makeup. Now they do that in the South, but not in the North. But I thought it was a joke. But she's talked about the love of Jesus. One day she looked right at me, pointed her finger and said, "God knows where you are." I started crying. I ran to the phone to call the Hope Line. The woman who answered prayed the sinner's prayer with me. I gave my heart to Jesus. The last thing she said to me was, "Shari, the angels in heaven are rejoicing that you have been saved." How did she know that? A few months later, or maybe even more, I was reading Luke 15:10. It says, "I tell you, there is rejoicing in the presence of the angels of God over one sinner who repents." I'm going to see her in heaven one day, and I'm going to give her the biggest hug. Within 3 months of moving, Gary was transferred back to Ohio. I believe that God sent us there just so I could hear his voice calling me. I literally tingled for a year. I think that was also his way of talking to me. We need to listen for the voice of God. He's speaking to us. Tell someone about him if he's urging you. And if you're tired, feel lost, or scared, I'm telling you, God knows where you are.